All right, my name is Kelly Johnson, and for this week's assignment, we were asked to find a clip of something that we feel like relates to us, that represents who we are as people. And it didn't take me very long before I arrived, or thought back to something that I wanted to share, that I feel like helps to represent who I am as a person. Personalities of Color is a video that can be found on YouTube. That was posted back in 2015, and the clip is over a little over 20 minutes, but it goes into detail about the different personality traits that we have as people, and it categorizes us in different color groups, and it also explains a little more in depth, what makes the different people who they are and why they're categorized the way that they are. So what I did is I took a screenshot of just a couple of the pages that I felt like had some things that represented me as a person. Um, as it turns out, I fall into the category of a green. Greens are generally people who are analytical. We are very straightforward and direct and to the point. And on this page, I found some of those things that were listed under the strengths of what a green is. And some of the ones that stood out to me, though, however, is that I am very analytical and logical. I'm a very rational person. I'm a natural born skeptic. So, over the course of my life, there have been some things that have, just kind of made me second guess things and, ask more questions. I do consider myself to be very even tempered as well. And then I take nothing for granted. Because it happened one way today does not automatically mean that it's going to happen the same for tomorrow. But then there are weaknesses, or they'll call them stressors. And these are some of the things that I feel like will need to be worked on with time to make me more relatable in my professional career moving forward. Um, but some of them are justified, I believe, and I found five of them that I believe kind of stand out to really represent who I am as well. The violations of personal space. I definitely I noticed this recently, where I become increasingly annoyed or irritated with people who get too close to me at the cash register. Now, most people would say, that's kind of natural. You're conducting business, you're handling money, and personal information that needs to be protected, and so you do need that space. But some people just don't have that, and they're not aware that they're even violating your personal space. And so I do understand that, and there should be ways that you can go about communicating those things without being offensive. Inconsistencies are another one that I don't too much care for with people. Interruptions. I hate to have a conversation or start out on a conversation that I feel is important, that needs to talk about, and the phone rings, or a child comes in, or someone has to get up and go to the bathroom. Those are things that really kind of they annoy me, although I am learning to cope just a bit. And then the last two are sort of my biggest ones. Not enough time alone. I do enjoy time by myself. It gives me an opportunity to really gather my thoughts and really think about my day, what I'm doing, my plans, everything, and just kind of gather everything together. And and then the most important to me is having to rely on others. That's one of those areas that I just, if I can avoid it, then I try not to. Having been let down so many times, relying on people to do things that I maybe could have taken care of myself, or feel like I maybe could do a better job of. But these are some of the things that I know need to be paid a little more close attention to in the future, as I'm preparing for leadership. These are things that I know that I'm going to have to take a closer look at to make myself more well-rounded and available as a leader as I move forward with my career in cinematography and ultimately directing. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.